Well, that was the most exhilarating grandstand finish we have ever seen. Xavier Coates was entirely airborne. His whole body was out of bounds. He had no time, no space, but he still delivered a match winner we will never, ever forget. Cooper Cronk, Mal Meninga, I'm in shock. I've never seen a finish to a game quite like that. What did we just see?
It was extraordinary, Vonnie. It wasn't only just Xavier's try, it was Ryan Papenhuyzen's try in the 77th minute. Like, they only had 3 minutes to go, and they've scored 12 points in that time. It's unbelievable.
That's the greatest individual effort I have ever seen on the football field for someone to win a match. Not a try, but to win a match. That came down 10 seconds to go on the clock. Xavier Coates leaps in the air with 6 metres to get to the try line, flips himself upside down and lateral, and puts it down on dead set a millimetre of grass. That is phenomenal, phenomenal.
Well, in the history of the game, we can say we were there when it happened as we welcome in the man, Xavier Coates. My God, Xavier, that try defies all physics and gravity. How did you do that?
To be fair, I don't really know. It was a bit of adrenaline going. I didn't even know if I got the ball down, to be fair, when all the boys are rushing up all around me. I didn't even know if I got the ball down, so I couldn't really celebrate with them, but it sort of popped up on the big screen and ended up getting a try. But to be fair, that came down to the last sort of 5 minutes, and there's a few times when sort of made the wrong decision in defence and I dropped the ball back there, and I guess it was collectively a team effort to get back into the game, and that last 5 minutes we showed a bit of grit and we got back into it and ended up winning the game.
Xavier, Melbourne Storm, mate, congratulations. It was an effort. That was 3 minutes. 77th minute, obviously tried to Ryan Papenhuyzen, you in the 80th minute. Obviously, it's this great belief in the footy team at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Belzer always instills into you. You know, you show a bit of effort, you work hard for your mate, great things will happen. So I think we showed that. It wasn't the greatest performance tonight by any means. And there's a lot of things we need to work on, and it's only round 2, so we can work on that. But, man, it was collectively a really good effort that last 3 minutes to come together, not put our heads down and to fight our way back into the game. So it's something really special that the team should be proud of.
Xavier, it's Cooper. Mate, you are a freak. I am 4'4" at best, and with the game on the line, you've just leaped in the air and won the game for your team. Tell me what it was like watching the scoreboard in terms of ticking over that replay, and then the adulation that came through when you knew you got the try down.
Man, I was thinking, I didn't want to put my left hand down on the sideline, so I was hoping that left hand stayed up. I knew I was up in the air and I got the ball down with my right hand, but I was hoping that left hand didn't touch the sideline, and sort of just ended up getting the ball down. So pretty happy to get that ball down and to finish the game the way we did. I'm just really proud of the team.
And have you ever practiced anything like that on the training field, or is that just literally you just reacted in a moment?
No, I definitely practice it on the footy field in training. We get the sort of the big pads out and we put them on the side, and I get someone to sort of pass me the ball and then come across and sort of push me over, and I have to try plant the ball down and get my body into certain positions where I can get it down without the ball sort of getting whacked out by the defender coming across. So it's definitely something I work on in training, and I'm just happy that it pulled off in a game.
Outstanding, mate. I'm in awe of your ability. I wish I had your skill. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
I wish I had your skill, Coop.
Ryan Papenhuyzen, congratulations. We've just heard from an ecstatic Xavier Coates. He's not quite sure how that all unfolded. You had a big hand in this incredible comeback, a very timely double for you as well, but you just had ringside seats to one of the best finishes of an NRL game ever.
Oh, it was quite remarkable, wasn't it? I think I've thrown my back out celebrating, but he's one hell of a talent, and he's so humble. I heard you guys ask about if he practices at training, and he does that every session. And you look over in the corner and go, when's he going to use it? But that scenario there when we most needed it, it's credit to him. He worked so hard. He nearly got through the whole pre-season. Our best trainer did his hammy with a few weeks to go and raced the clock to get back for round 1. And it's credit to him. He's an awesome guy to play alongside with. After his little mistake down there, one little mistake you can easily switch off, but straight away he was back on the ball, and to finish like that, it's a full 80-minute performance. And yeah, really proud of him and really proud of the team tonight.
But I still can't get over what Xavier Coates did. So talk me through the last sort of minute and the fact when he put the ball down, you're all watching the scoreboard to see if he got there. Talk us through that moment.
Yeah, I mean, obviously standing probably 20 metres out, I sort of seen it, and it was probably his left hand that you had to worry about, but once we saw the replay the first time, it was just like, I can't believe this guy, honestly. It's amazing, one of those feelings where you can't quite describe it. It's a bit out of a body. You probably carry on a little bit, probably a bit embarrassing watching the footage back and seeing how we all reacted. But honestly, there was a lot of moments in that game, but it's only going to be remembered for that one from Xav. So he truly deserves it. And 2 wins now and a good start to the season, and hopefully get a win next week as well going into our bye.
I'm just so glad that we're working on a Super Saturday where we got to watch that. That's phenomenal.
I don't even fathom how you do that. I'm 4'5" at best, and I couldn't even think about doing anything like that.
If you look at it, everyone's done their job. They passed the ball at the right time and landed in the right position, and I gave Xavier that time, obviously, to do that, but extraordinary.
Well, let's go to AAMI Park. Jerome Hughes, congratulations, Jerome. Now, I have to say, in the dying seconds of that game, our very own Cooper Cronk goes, you know what I'd do? I'd go find Xavier Coates. You guys, the ghosts of Cronk are still echoing around Melbourne because it's exactly what you did and it's exactly how it worked out.
Yeah, Yvonne, it was a pretty crazy ending, and we had it in the back of our head, the spine, to say find X if we can. We probably thought we were going to kick it to him, but he's such a special player. You just give him the ball. I still can't believe he scored that try. I
thought you were great tonight, but let's turn it around. I still can't get over what Coates has done.
Still going on.
What happens if you were in Coates' position? What would have you done?
I would have got bundled into touch and would have lost the game. That's what would have happened. I would have jumped and then got smashed by Dallin. So, we got some freaky wingers these days, and I still can't get over that, how long he was in the air for.
And exactly, we asked Xavier, and he said that he actually practiced these moments. So for you to see this happen at training, you're probably not that surprised that he was able to do it, considering you've seen him practice it.
Yeah, to be fair, he does practice that a lot, and that's why he can do it on the field, because he practices his craft and come out tonight.
Well, Jerome, that's a game we will never, ever forget, and that's going to be on the highlight reels for another century of rugby league. It truly is the greatest game. Go and enjoy it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having us. Coops, you still owe me a coffee, mate.
You guys have now the owners of a brand new style of comeback. Where were you when Xavier Coates was completely out of bounds and still came up with a match winner?
I was in the middle of the field there. I didn't know what was going on. I sort of thought he would have been a chance. He's a freak of an athlete there, Xav, but I didn't want to get too excited. But once it went up, and he looks pretty confident, so he's a pretty honest guy. So once he was confident, I was pretty confident in it, and I don't know how we got away with that one.
Well, let's go to AAMI Park and talk to the coach, Craig Bellamy. Craig, congratulations. That was just extraordinary. And I've never seen a finish to a game quite like that. Cooper just said you might indulge your emotions quite rarely tonight. Richly deserved. How did that play out from where you sat?
Yeah, well, I was just about to leave about 10 minutes to go. I thought that was about it. I was just going to jump in the car and go home, actually. But we obviously started the game really well. Our first 25 minutes was, I thought, outstanding. But then we just seemed to stutter along after that, and I thought the Warriors really out-aggressed us, basically the rest of the game until, Pap scored that try towards the end. And then, obviously, I just heard you there, Coops, describing the try. And, there's not too many guys in our game could score a try like that. But he's one hell of a player, Xavier.
Hey, Belzer, it's Cooper. You've been around football a lot longer than me, and for an individual effort, what Xavier did, that is the greatest individual effort I've ever seen to win a game. Now, as a coach, have you spoken to Xavier, and what did you say?
I just shook his hand, patted him on the back, and well done.
Surely a little bit more than that. Come on, give me something.
No, I'll give him something when we get in there. Coops, give him something. I like to do it privately. I don't want to.
little hug and a kiss, probably.
Yeah, a little hug and a kiss. Yeah. But I tell you what, Coops, and the thing that that what I'd love about him is he practices that after nearly every training session. And that's why he scored that tonight. If he doesn't practice that after every session, he doesn't, he doesn't score that tonight. And that's the person, the player Xavier is. He's had probably one of the best pre-seasons I've ever had from anyone, even you. But like I say, he practices. It's just not. you know, it's these things in games that he's capable of doing. He's a hell of an athlete, but again, to do what he did tonight, you know, you need to practice that, and he does. And he's easy to coach. He's a joy to coach, and yeah, he'll be on top of my list tonight anyway.
You better go practice your hugs and kisses because your winger deserves one tonight.
Yeah, he's gonna get one.
Craig, you can see the difference and the growth in Xavier since he's been in Melbourne, and even just his maturity, his actions and his language around the game. Have you found him to be quite a hungry mind and thirst for knowledge when it comes to rugby league?
Yeah, he certainly has. You know, he's come here. You know, I think. I just thought when he first came here, he probably lacked a bit of confidence in himself, and I couldn't understand that because of, you know, like the physical attributes he's got is, you know, unbelievable. Big guy, he can run, he can jump, he can catch, but you know, you just needed to, you know, handle him in that way to try and build up his confidence. And you know, as you can see now, he's playing with plenty of confidence, and yeah, I'm sure, you know, Billy, when he picks his Origin side, he'll be in there this year.